Hi everyone. I don't usually make videos like this, but I remember when I was going to move into the quad, I had no idea what my dorm would look like. So I told myself I'm gonna make a video on my last day at state in this dorm and show people what it looks like. So here I am making the video, and hopefully this helps you. But my roommate has already moved out, so I can show you what the room comes with and then kind of how I've been living. I'm in the process of moving out. But yeah, unfortunately with the quad, all the rooms are a little bit different, so this might not be exactly what your room looks like. I know like some of my friends, they have 2 closets. Me and my roommate had to share the one. So there are some differences in the quad. A little bit about the quad before we start. It's comprised of Becton, Berry, and Bagwell. I'm currently in Becton on the 3rd floor. And I am in the rooms that face Tally. So that is the, I want to say, yeah, the odd numbered rooms, and then the even numbered rooms in Becton face the inside of the quad. So you can see the lawn, the volleyball court, all that kind of stuff. And then you are also able to see like Berry and Bagwell from the odd numbered rooms. A little bit about me. My name is Parker. I am a first year engineering student here at State. I also volunteered with the Krispy Kreme Challenge, and I'm going to be on the Student Wolfpack Club board next semester. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask them about any parts of that or anything happening on campus. Definitely just comment them and ask. But yeah, let's get into it. So right now I'm standing like right in the corner near the door when you walk in, so I can turn and you can see our doors right there. Hi. And this is like where we called the kitchen. This is basically our only spot. We were keeping food all semester, but you have a little freezer at the top and a fridge on the bottom, and it's very small. I still have some food and some drinks in there, but that's what the inside of our fridge looks like. So we were not able to fit a Brita in our fridge, but some of our friends had fridges that did. So that's like what I was saying in the beginning. Everything's a little bit different no matter where you go. But here is like the first wall. As you can see, there's our door. Right there, we hung up our towels and our robes, kept our like rain boots and shower caddies on the floor there. So we had our little bathroom section, and then we had our kitchen where we have our extra Brita filters, some dish soap, some seasonings, and then our plates and stuff, and one of these overhead like caddy type of things. And then you turn around, hi again. Right here is our sink. So I'm pretty sure every room in the quad has a sink in it, which is really nice. We kept our trash underneath it because we didn't really have space in our closet originally to put it there. So we have our trash and our recycling. And then we originally, you can still see the hooks on this one, had little shelves, and it was nice. We kept our like face wash and toothbrush, toothpaste, all on those shelves, and I had one on my side too. So it was nice to kind of keep our stuff separate. But there's not much. The sink is very small. Yeah, so, and you have a little mirror, which is always nice. An outlet right on the side, so that's where you can still see my charger for my toothbrush. But that is our little sink section. Moving on from our sink right here, we have the closet. So it's a shared closet. We brought the curtain rod and the curtain ourselves, but if I open it, that's what our closet looks like. I still have some shirts in it. So it's not very wide. It's only like 2 tiles wide. I don't have a measuring tape, or else I would try to give y'all dimensions, but there's a lot of space on the top. So we had like these plastic clip-in crates from Target, I believe. They were like clear plastic bins where we kept a lot of our snacks, our extra what is it, our extra like sheets and linens and all that kind of stuff we kept up here. We also had a little handheld vacuum, which was very nice. I would recommend getting a broom too. It honestly might have been a little bit more beneficial than the vacuum, but the vacuum worked. We still used it. But that is what the shared closet looks like. And then moving on, I'm going to give you a very quick tour of my side of the room. But I have a dresser. This is like a cabinet. This pulls out, and that's where I kept a lot of my school stuff, like, as you can see, flash drives and markers. And then down in here, you can change the height of this, so you can make it taller or shorter. But I have this like jewelry box for all my things. This originally I had like thin little like plastic containers that I had snacks and stuff in. I also had some of my books here. Down here you can see in the back, this is like a big plastic crate that I keep all of my, well, originally I kept my Tide Pods in it, but that's where like all my cleaning stuff, my Clorox wipes are, that kind of jazz. And then I'll do a little quick pan over. A lot of my jackets and stuff and like towels to go lay out on the quad, I just hung from the end of my bed because, as I said, there's not a whole lot of space here. So you just kind of have to work with what you got. But this is my favorite little corner. She's very cute. There's really not much space. I think if I really wanted to, I could have moved the the fridge down a little bit more towards the door, and then put that, like, not the dresser, but the other like nightstand almost in this section facing this way, so the opening would be here. But you do have, like, here's our air conditioning unit right in the middle, so I don't know exactly how that would work, but I feel like you could do it, and I've seen people do something similar. Other people, like one of my friends, she lives on Bagwell, first floor in the quad, and she's able to have her desk here fit with her, so she looks towards the door and she's enough space to sit at her desk. So as I said, they're all different, which makes this a little confusing and a little difficult, but I figured I would at least show you kind of what I've been working with, how I've been living. I have my little cart, so I have notebooks. I have a little tool set, which I thought I would use more, but I literally don't think I ever used. So I have that. I have some more books. I have a puzzle and a cute little sign with my dinosaur neon sign. And then, as I said, we have our Brita that we never really used. Some people use it a lot. We just did not. But that is what I'm working with over here. And then I'll give you a little bit more of an in-depth look on what the drawers and stuff look like on the other side. So turning around, this is my roommate's side. So something I didn't mention, she was able to, so she had her head here on this side and was able to put her pillows up against the wall. On my side, oh, my bed is not made. You're not able, you don't really have a headboard. So I will say my pillows would sometimes like fall off into this little cavern as I slept, but that's just dorm living, I guess. But this is what her side of the room looked like. She had more space here than I did, so she was able to turn it into like a little, she used this shelf, which is actually so nice. It's like one of the best parts about it. She was able to use it as a vanity almost. But then, as I said, I'd give y'all a little tour. So this is what the drawers look like. They're not very tall. They're fairly like short, like that's how tall they are compared to my thumb. But they're really long and really deep, and everything is the same depth and about the same width. So I think these two are the same like width this way, and then the dresser is a little bit longer. But as I said, you can change the height of this. So she had hers a little bit taller, and you can just change it right under and like lift this up. And change the height of it. So that's really nice. You have the chairs, and then you have a little shelf under the chair. So in mine, I just kept like some toiletries and that kind of stuff. So I would be able to get to them, but they would be hidden away. And then all these drawers are the same. And they're fairly deep, which is nice. So you have 3 drawers. That you can work with. And I know she was able to fit all of her clothes in the first 2 drawers plus the closet, so she used the bottom one for shoes. And I was very jealous of that. I had too much clothes and I was not able to do that. And then yeah, you have your bed. We lofted ours on almost the highest setting. So because I'm fairly tall, my roommate was shorter. She was like 5'3", I want to say, and could walk under this without hitting her head. I just wanted not to have to duck down all the time. So one of the benefits of the Honors Village is we have very tall ceilings. So I can sit in my bed and sit fully up straight and my head doesn't touch the ceiling, which I appreciate as someone who's fairly tall. I'm just trying to give a general look of what our dorm looks like. I already started packing some things up, but that is what we are working with. So that is kind of all I have. I don't usually make videos like this, so I hope it was helpful. I hope you at least have a little bit of an understanding of how your dorm is gonna look like next year. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. I will try to answer them because I know y'all are probably moving in and your parents, like my mom, was a little like, what does the dorm look like? And I didn't really have a clue. So I hope this helps. And I hope you enjoy living in the quad. I know I was a little skeptical at first because the dorms are a little bit smaller than some of the others on campus, but thankfully we never had the fire alarm pulled. We never had to worry about any of that. There's the whole quad is very sheltered, so you can go and on nice days you can lay out and do your schoolwork, and there's a volleyball court, and you're really close to Clark. And really close to Case, which is more of a plus. But yeah, I loved living here. I hope you all love living here. Feel free to ask me any questions. And I hope you have a great first year at State. Go Pack!